BOB The Trader GPT, Daily Forex Report. Hi, I am Bob's virtual assistant, giving the Daily Forex Report. I hope you find it valuable and that it improves your trading. This is not intended as investment advice. Its intent is for educational purposes. Date, April 2nd, 2026. Time, 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Market overview. The current market condition is mixed with elevated volatility. We are in a transition phase where capital is rotating between risk-on and risk-off positioning. At this time, the US dollar is showing strength. Gold remains bullish on the higher time frame, but is currently pulling back. Equity markets, particularly the US 500, have rebounded but remain unstable. EURUSD continues to show weakness and is trending lower. This type of environment typically produces false breakouts, liquidity sweeps, and trap formations. It is not a clean trending market across all instruments and requires selective and disciplined execution. Key market drivers. There are three primary forces influencing the market. First, US dollar strength. The dollar is currently the dominant driver. This creates downward pressure on EURUSD, upward pressure on USDCHF, and short-term resistance for gold. Second, the geopolitical risk environment. Ongoing tensions in regions such as Iran and Ukraine continue to support safe haven demand. This provides underlying bullish pressure on gold, but also introduces volatility. Third, positioning ahead of non-farm payrolls. The market is preparing for the NFP release, which typically results in reduced conviction, consolidation, and sudden short-term volatility. Instrument analysis. Gold. The daily trend remains bullish. On the H1 timeframe, price is pulling back after a strong upward move. The structure suggests a possible leg 3 trap scenario. The EMA 50 and 200 remain aligned upward. Key support is in the 2220 to 2240 range, with resistance near 2300. Gold is not currently in a clean entry position. The preferred approach is to wait for pullback completion and confirmation on lower time frames. US 500. The daily trend is still upward, but the H1 chart shows a rebound after a sharp decline. Structure is unstable and does not present a clean pattern. EMA alignment is mixed. This is a high-risk environment with a strong probability of trap formations. There is no clear trade setup at this time. EURUSD. The daily trend is bearish. The H1 chart confirms lower highs and a downward structure. EMA 50 and 200 are aligned downward. This is a continuation environment. The preferred approach is to wait for pullbacks and look for short entries at resistance. USDCHF. The daily trend is bullish. On the H1 chart, the structure shows a completed leg 1, a developing trade range, and a potential leg 2 breakout. EMA 50 and 200 are clearly aligned upward with separation. This is currently the cleanest structured market. The preferred approach is to buy breakout above the range or buy pullback into structure. Trade setups. USDCHF by setup. Entry is a break above the trade range high. Stop loss is below the trade range low. Take profit is a minimum of 3 times the risk. This is a breakout and structure continuation trade supported by USD strength and clean technical alignment. EURUSD sell setup. Entry is a pullback into resistance. Stop loss is above the swing high. Take profit is a minimum of 3 times the risk. This is a trend continuation trade supported by a weak euro and strong US dollar. Gold conditional by setup. Entry is only after confirmation on lower time frames following a pullback. Stop loss is below support. Take profit is a retest of highs. This trade requires patience and is not an immediate entry. Economic calendar. Non-farm payrolls is scheduled for Friday at 6:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. This event is expected to create extreme volatility. The guidance is to avoid trading during the release and to wait for structure to form afterward. USD-related data releases will continue throughout the week and are expected to have a high impact. Traders should expect volatility and manage risk accordingly. Final guidance. The best market to trade today is USDCHF due to its clean structure and alignment with macro conditions. EURUSD offers secondary opportunities through continuation sell setups. Gold is a conditional opportunity that requires confirmation before entry. US 500 should be avoided due to unstable structure and high probability of traps. Execution principles are to wait for clear structure, confirm entries on lower time frames, maintain strict risk management, and avoid emotional decision-making. Do not trade if the market structure is unclear, if price is consolidating without direction, or if high-impact news is imminent. Closing the current market environment rewards patience and discipline. High-probability trades are present, but only when structure and confirmation align. Approach the market with a controlled and selective mindset.